Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Eric Debonair Donnell, co-owner operator 2 Geeks A Nerd Productions.
Along with Black Samurai, also co-owner and operator 2 Geeks and a Nerd Productions.
And this is our freestyle show, or podcast, as most people call it. Before we get into it, if you haven't already done so, go to all our social media on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, also YouTube channel, which this will be airing on there. And like, share, subscribe, comment if you like to. Also, you can email us at 2geeksandanerdpro@gmail.com for any questions, concerns, or comments about us, the show, suggestions of what we should do or whatnot, because we're here for you. So let's jump right into it. So today is going to be a real freestyle show. We were talking earlier about what the subject matter should be. And even though we talked about mental health, it's almost like I can't get away from it.
Yeah.
You know, this month or whatnot, June is Men's Mental Health Month, but we don't like to exclude everybody else. But just going along that line, like I was telling my buddy, my business partner, my brother over here, I was listening to some people on YouTube, on another channel, just randomly popped up, and it was all these different pastors and speakers talking about your mind. And like literally the battle for anything that you do starts in your mind, whatnot. You know, the things that you believe, you feel, the things of the past that haunt you, that still haunt your mind. So it's very important to, try to have a strong mindset, be as positive as possible. I know myself, just like everybody else, I go through things, been going through a whole lot of things lately. But what I can say is, my mind got me into it, and my mind is getting me out of it. So, just like they were talking about how, you'll be in the fire, you're going to be in the flames, and it's just knowing that everything is going to be okay. They were talking about hope, faith, and love also, which is in the Bible. And it said that among these three, the greatest thing is love. And, with that, you got to love yourself, love who you are enough to not make the same mistakes in the past, to like really change, like really renew your mind. It's a battle. It's tough. But it's possible if you believe so in your mind, which is also part of your heart. So love yourself enough to do what you got to do for yourself, but also people that's around you, We need to be a more courteous society or whatnot and stop being so selfish. That's just what I think.
Dang. I don't know the follow up to that. I mean, I agree with all of it. I think we really have to work with dealing with our memories, which is part of our mindset. Because I could say when I go to the regular 9 to 5, for whatever reason, that's when like the old, not tragic, but just I don't know if I want to use the word negative, but just some not so good memories tend to pop up for whatever reason, more so when I'm on the job than when I'm off or when I'm off the job. Could be because it's kind of assembly type, not really assembly, but well, I'm a creative, so creatives, and I was told this a long time ago by a cousin who's another creative. She said normally creatives doing 9 to 5 jobs, normally they find them boring, and so that could be because my mind is wandering off the type of work I'm doing. Maybe that's why, as opposed to when I'm off. A lot of times when I'm off, I'm not creating like as soon as I get out of work, but I'm doing something creative, thinking, planning the next project, working with building up our company, which our company, film company, creative, being creativity, of course. But that's when a lot of the memories pop up, and some things I realize I got over, some things we still need to work on, some things, dang, I wish I could do it different. And real quick, another show, leave that past alone. Because I can't fix that stuff. Oh, I wish I had done this and made this decision.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Can't fix that.
Just can't fix.
Just can learn from that and make the situation better.
Yeah.
So, but getting back into the memories, but okay, I'll share something personal. Make it a lot easier. Get the flow going. Because I go to therapy, and I brought up how a girl has said, "You sound like Michael Jackson." And this was back in high school, and I'm far from high school. And that because she felt like I sounded like Michael Jackson, she questioned me. And we gotta censor ourselves on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure y'all know what I'm saying. Basically like this. What happened to Tyler St. James? That's pretty much, she was questioning me off my voice tone. And I had brought it up in therapy, and he was like, "Well, where is she now?" I was like, "I don't know." He said, that was years ago.
Yeah.
And also stuff like that honestly makes me wary of getting in relationships because
That's the key.
Yeah, because in that memory, a lot of memories make me wary of getting into certain into just being in a more of an intimate relationship. And even with my friends, it makes me limit my friends.
I was gonna say that too, because I had somebody, a new coworker of mine. He's been there for a couple weeks, but he had questioned me. I think it was today. He might have asked me. He was like, "Now I'm friendly. I'm friendly with everybody." But no, he questioned me about did I like not to like let people in? As far as like so it's not just relationships like like intimate relationships or relationships with somebody of opposite or same. You know what I'm saying? But it was a thing more like because he's always throwing these ideas at me, and I'm like, yeah. And I was like, but I do a lot of I got a lot to do. Even so, it's a lot of things that I'm hesitant about because of things that happened in the past, whether it was business relationships, personal, whatever it was. I'm very hesitant about certain things. But he said, you don't mind if I, and then he was going to ask. And I was like, no, go ahead. I'm like, hey, if you think something, ask. I'm comfortable. And I told him, I was like, yeah, because I've been burned a lot in the past. And it's just, even like the business thing with the tire today, which I'm not going to go into it, but what we talked about. And even still now, as I'm driving, I hear the whoop, 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 I'm like, it's a tire or whatever. But it's a better tire than it was. But just that whole thing where I have a relationship built up with a tire shop, and then X, Y, and Z happened, and again, there was excuses made for what happened. And still today, I left somewhat, I'm dissatisfied still with certain things, aspects of it. But I'm not going to hold on to that as far as like, I was in the mindset that, I'm never going to come in here again because of things. But the one thing that saved it, was my center cap that I was looking for.
It was there.
Yeah, it was there.
I had a feeling.
And I don't know how it got left there because I swore, I thought I had it in my hand. I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. But I know I had it in my hand at one point. I don't know how it got left. But a young man, he was like, yeah, we kept it for you. And because it's 2 days ago, I think. And so the fact that they kept it, I was like, the relationship isn't fully restored, but I'm letting that thing go that happened. You know what I'm saying? So relationships, like you said, it's true. Things have been passed. Like people always say, like even I remember you telling me like when I said something about being shy. Well, I was shy because of certain things happened, but people always thought because I talk all the time and stuff, I was shy towards, to an extent towards, different people for different things or whatever. And you got to pull yourself out of that. You got to get your mind right, keep it strong or whatever. And the key, like you said, with stuff in the past, you got to let the past go. And that's what I was trying to figure out when my grandfather passed, whatever, not too long ago, was I was looking at stuff about letting go. Because I knew what was going to happen already, and I was like, I got to let go or whatever. And, I still miss him, obviously, but knowing everything's going to be okay no matter what and trying to move from that, it helps out a lot, you know what I'm saying? Helps make that mind a little bit better which is for your heart, and also it deals with your body. When your mind is wrecked, your body will be wrecked. You know, like T.D. Jakes was talking about. He said, you know, it's the difference between resting and sleeping. You know what I'm saying? Like when you rest, like literally, it's a scientific fact that if you slobber in your sleep, then you're like actually sleeping.
Yeah.
Cause think about it, you literally let yourself relax to the point that you just didn't even keep your mouth closed. Like you let go, like the term let God and let go. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let yourself let go and submit. You gotta submit to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, we go into church stuff, but I'm trying not to, you know, do all that. But and it's nothing like y'all all day long. I'm rocking with God. I'm rocking with Jesus. So all day long, that's just who it is and what I'm about. But you know whatnot. But you know, you gotta like really look within yourself too. People look at God and the sacrifice, or let me say just God, period, that it's an external thing, and yet God is the creator, is the external thing. But if you're made in his image or whatnot, God is within you too. You know what I'm saying? So you have that responsibility. If you say you have faith or whatever and you believe, you have a responsibility, a duty to honor yourself also. You know what I'm saying? Hence, your body is your temple. You know what I'm saying? So whether it's stuff you take into your mind, your body, or your spirit, you got to be conscious of that thing. You know what I'm saying? And really, you know what I'm saying, take the reins and steer that wagon for real. You really do. And it's hard. It is hard, boy. It is hard. Because even though I'm feeling a lot better, like you, there's other people say, man, you seem like you're a little bit better than I am. But with the situation, I'm not whole. But I'm getting there because I want to be. So I got to honor the outcome because it's already written, whatever may happen. And this is anything in my life or whatever. I have to honor it and know that everything, if you're doing the right things, it is for the benefit of you, the good of you. Whether you see it as something bad or negative or whatever. You know, we don't like to use those terms or whatever. But people say FML. Like, I've been one of those people that put hashtag or whatever like that. And it's not cool. It is not cool. You wake up every